Alright, chat. This video is not being made for you. This video is not being made for you. This video is being made for me. This is me talking to me, but like I need to say it out loud. And I need to get it on camera so like whenever this shit really start unfolding and manifesting, I could be like, I told you so to myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, do that make sense? But I'm putting it out there on the platform because if anybody else feel like this, or if anybody else is going through this shit and they can help you, then they can help you. But this is for me, for my consciousness. All right. So look, boom. I've been fasting all day. Past 2 days, I've been fasting. This has been on my spirit, on my conscious, or my heart, whatever you want to call it. But this is not me speaking. Like, dead ass, this is not me speaking. If you get it, you get it. I'm not finna break it down. You know what I'm saying? If you get it, you get it. This is not me speaking. Okay? So, there's been, at my job, what I do is I work for a chiropractor and I assist people in rehabilitation and getting back to everyday life where they're working and doing things that they love to do without pain. That's what I do, okay? So every day I'm dealing with these people and they always come in and they like, this shit is hard, don't get old, this shit hurts. And I always hear this, but I always feel like, is God trying to signal me something or like tell me something, or like there's supposed to be something that I'm supposed to get from these people continuously telling me this thing. And today I think I got it. So this person came in today and it's just like, man, this is hard. Like, don't get old. Like, this shit is really hard. Like, stay as young as you can, as long as you can. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I already got the mindset that this life shit is supposed to be hard. Like, this is not supposed to be easy. Cause think about it. All right, let's say you want $1 million. All right, you want $1 million. This is a pretty massive goal. This, in the physical realm, this is a pretty big thing. You know what I'm saying? In this physical realm, this is a pretty big sum. I don't know if y'all can see this. I hope y'all can see it. Anyways, I can see it, so you get it. You can hear what I'm saying. This is a pretty big thing. All right, $1 million. That's a lot in the physical realm. And I'm just like, you think this is going to be easy to get? Like, why would you think that this is going to be easy to obtain? Why would you think that this wouldn't be hard? Why would you think that there's not going to be pain and suffering to get to this? All right. When in actuality, this is really easy. You just got to put God first and find the thing that you love to do, and, you know, so on and so forth. But just from a standpoint, looking at this is going to be hard to achieve. If you just pulled your back, or you have a slip disc in your back or in your neck, it's going to be pain. Like, nothing about that is going to be easy to recover from, to like just get over. So like, I don't understand where and why people think that this is such a hard concept to grasp, that life and things are not easy. Like, this shit is not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. So like, instead of complaining about, oh, I don't have $1 million, how about you just figure out ways to get $1 million? Like, how about you flip your thinking and you just say, hey, I know this is a lot. This isn't going to be easy to obtain, but I know I can get it. What are some ways that I could possibly get $1 million? Like, just that easy, simple way of thinking is making shit so much, it's just making life so much easier. Okay, and I've always had this thinking, but along the way I got lost. Like, you just get lost. You get thrown off your path. Shit happens, and you just lose sense of yourself. You just lose sense of direction, and you know, you're saying, you just lose shit. But we all could obtain this, but you gotta obtain it in here first. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm trying to say. We all could obtain this, but you have to get it mentally first. You have to obtain it mentally before you could obtain it physically. So how do we obtain this mentally? Okay, how do we attain $1 million mentally? You can visualize. You could just look at it. Oh my God, I see myself with $1 million. I see what I'm about $1 million. Even if it's bullshit that you're gonna buy with $1 million, you still have $1 million to buy it. So you obtained it in some way, form, or fashion. Okay, so we could mentally see it. We can see $1 million. Okay, But it's not just one time that we're gonna see it. We gotta see this shit like I said, this is a hard task. This is a great accomplishment in this physical realm. So you have to see this shit every single day. You have to constantly be thinking of, constantly be seeing $1 million, not thinking of, because we don't want to put too much emphasis on this, just physical thing. Okay? You want to be, every single day we need to take time aside to visualize us with $1 million. Visualize what we're gonna buy with $1 million. Visualize what we can get with $1 million. Okay? So, but we get this million physically, but we could get $1 million spiritually. You feel what I'm saying? So let's just say we can never equate God to nothing in this physical world, but just for the purposes of this example, let's just say that this $1 million was, I don't want to say God, again, that's so disrespectful, but let's just say this $1 million was some higher form of consciousness or something that you couldn't obtain physically. So what would you do to obtain this in a spiritual way? So what we would do is we would take habits and create systems that allow us to obtain this $1 million spiritually. Okay, so what would we do? We would pray. We'd probably meditate on it. What else would we do to obtain $1 million spiritually, to be fully fulfilled with the spirit of a person or the spirit that is behind this $1 million? Okay, we could meditate, like I said, we could see it, you know what I'm saying? We could breathe it, you know what I'm saying? We could act it. We could physically feel and get the emotion of a person or something that is $1 million. We can go rent a car. That's not really realistic. Some people credit might be credit, blah, 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 whatever. But if there's a way that you can get in something that's $1 million, you can go tour a mansion that might be 2.5 million. You'd be like, okay, so this is the life of a person that has $1 million. They're able to obtain that. So that's something. You could put yourself in the world of a person that has $1 million or more, and that would change your mind, or that would program your mind to start to think in a consciousness of $1 million. Because really obtaining this is just getting your frequency on that level. You might say, how can you say that? How do you know that that's what it is and you don't have $1 million? Well, that's just something that I believe. Honestly, that's just something that I feel that is right. Because I feel like the only thing that separate people with a lot of money and people with a little bit of money is mindset. These people were able to conjure this money because they had a certain mindset that allowed them to get to the point in their life where they could have this much money. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell myself, bro, this is not a lot of money. I always say, this is not a lot of money. This is not a lot of money. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like this is not a lot of money. This is something that I could obtain. My problem is, just to be outright in front with me, myself, because I'm talking to myself, and in the future I'll be looking at this as myself. My problem now is I haven't found the thing that I love to do every single day that's going to conjure me this $1 million. That's the only thing. And that's not hard to get. I just haven't sat long enough with God for him to come and reveal that to me. Actually, I have. I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it to you guys because like at the end of the day, we're in a warfare. So you don't know who's preying on your downfall. You don't know who doesn't want you to get this grand scheme. So you don't just want to be spilling your shit out there. But I'm just giving it. I think I have a good thing that's gonna get me to $1 million. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time, yes, for sure, of course. Yes, it's gonna be hard, yes, it's gonna be obstacles in the way, but I will get there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, damn, that sucks for that $1 million, okay? So recap, let's understand something. This life is not meant to be easy, bro. Just get that out of your head right now. It's not meant to be easy, and you're gonna have to do something to get it. People want, like I asked somebody, I said, hey, how are you going to get $1 million? You got all of these things that you want. You got all of this shit that you want. How are you going to get $1 million, brother? What are you going to do to get $1 million? You know what they said? I don't know. Well, bro, how you going to get $1 million? You don't know how you going to get it. Come on, bro. That don't even make sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. Like, you're not even using your head for it. You're just saying you want something because you see other people saying, oh, you see people that live that lifestyle, they got it, so you think, oh, their lifestyle is good and fun, so, oh, they got $1 million, I want $1 million. Let me get a lifestyle like that. But, bro, it's more to it than that. You have to create the thought process of a person with $1 million. And how do you do that? You look at people's lives that have millions of dollars and you just study them. You feel what I'm saying? You read books. I got hella books on this shelf that's helping me get to $1 million. You know what I'm saying? That's teaching me the principles and the things and the habits of people and companies that have millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting myself on $1 million frequency. Now, when will it come? I don't know. That ain't really up to me. That's up to the good Lord. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he won't bless me with it, I get it. But it's also up to me to be implementing those strategies and those habits into my life. So when it does come, I know what to do with it and I know how I'm gonna get it. All right. So life is not gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? This is how we expected it. And then some of us, we may be expecting life to go like this. We may have hopes like this. You know what I'm saying? But this how life really gonna go. Life go like this. And then somewhere along the way, you're gonna get to a point you're gonna be like, oh shit, I can't do this alone. I need to find God, or I need some assistance, somebody to help me get through all of this shit. So this was your expectation right here, right? This is your expectation. God gonna take your expectation, you're gonna start to be like this. Oh my God, I could do so much more. And then now you've been traveling on this up and down road, all these up and downs. God finds like, okay, you've worked hard enough. You've given your life to me. You put everything aside. You found the purpose and your mission in life that I've had for you, and then you just gonna go like this. You just gonna start coasting. Exceed your expectations that you set for yourself, and God is gonna take you somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? Again, you might be saying, how do you know this? Why do you feel so strongly about this? What evidence do you have to prove the claims that you're making on this board? This is what I'm here to tell you. I bust my ass for everything that I have. Like, this is just like everything that I have is on me. Like, I did it by myself, like trying to be, oh, I could hustle, and I'm gonna get there. And it's like, no, you cannot. Like, I literally realized, bro, I cannot do this shit alone. Like, there's no way that you're gonna just wake up every day in the same attitude and the same mindset and go achieve the things that you want to achieve. No, you need help from something. Whatever you choose it to be, you need something, help from a different, another source that's going to propel you, that's going to give you the energy to keep going when you don't want to go. I'm telling you right now, you are not strong enough mentally to just be like, okay, I'm going to just wake up and do this every single day. You're not, bro. You have to ask somebody. My somebody is God, so I'm gonna just say God. You have to ask God for help, bro. You have to ask him for strength to wake up and do this, because you're gonna roll over in bed one day and you'll be like, man, I don't feel like doing this shit. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta ask God for the strength. And when I ask, I usually receive. So that's my evidence. Every time I go to God and ask for something, I usually get it. Now, it's not on my time frame, it's on his time frame. You know what I'm saying? When I was 19, I wanted a new car. I was always saying, I want a new car, 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 I want a new car. Didn't know how I was going to get it. Didn't even have the money to get a new car. I turned 21 and I got a new car. How I still to this day, I mean, I know, but I ain't going to tell you that story because that's not the time and place. He made something happen that got me a new car. You know what I'm saying? Like, something always happened. One of my goals in high school was to win a state championship. I broke my femur in 8th grade. I was like, man, this shit crazy. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna do this? Shook back, won a state championship, and won MVP. Like, it's just, he gonna make it happen. He gonna make it happen on your time. It ain't gonna happen on it. I mean, he gonna make it happen on his time. He ain't gonna make it happen on your time. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta trust, bro. Just trust, bro. Just trust. I love y'all. I love me. Matter of fact, I keep saying I love y'all. This is a message to me. But if you get something from this, cool, thanks. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But this is a message for me. I love you, okay? I love you. You can do this. We got this. Let's just, it just feels so good and refreshing. You know what I'm saying? When you in war and you got help, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be times where you can't, like, nobody can help you physically, son. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I done been down and out. And it was times where I was like, there's people in my life where I'm like, man, I could probably call on them. I could probably call on her. I could probably do this. I could probably do that. This person loved me here. This person loved me there. But it's like, You cannot do it because it's, you know, you got people that love you, but you won't even build it up in yourself to ask them for help, bro. So you gotta go to God and it just feel right and the shit work out. So it feel good, bro. I feel great right now. You know what I'm saying? This is the time. This is me unraveling shit. Like, I'm fresh out my cocoon type shit. Like, it's like I got that armor on me. You know what I'm saying? I got that shit on me. Not chains, not rings, not diamonds, not money, but I feel wealthy. I feel rich. You feel what I'm saying? It's a different energy. I'm telling you, get on board, man. We gone. I'm done yapping. I'm hurting though, chat. Oh my God, I'm sorry.